Live over here. All right, so I think we are live. Let me just do a check over here. It's 9 p.m. East. If there's somebody on the chat, if you guys could give me a thumbs up, that'll be good. I see a couple people joining. But anyway, welcome to AFOLs Boarding at Platform 9 3/4. And this kind of just happened. And this is kind of a forum for all those wizards out there, especially for all the general Harry Potter community. But of course, this is a forum, it's a Lego forum, so everybody's welcome. But special shout out to all those Lego Harry Potter fans out there, all those non-muggles from the community. Just a little bit of how this came about. If you're watching for the first time, welcome. And of course, you're watching for the first time because this has never happened. And this might be a series of one time, or this might happen again. Let's see if the wind changes direction or no. But I'm very excited that I had a couple panelists really willing to jump into this with me. And the reason this came about is actually that Harry Potter fans in the Lego community, we felt a little bit abandoned into the Harry Potter launches, and no doubt that today it's a huge day for Lego. I think there's about between 100 and 120 sets released in the community, so it feels a little bit muted. So in conversation with a little bit AFOLs and a little bit fans out there, we said, hey, why don't we get together and start and make it kind of a dedicated forum into and give some witches and wizards something to talk about, something to look forward, because there's very few segments that specifically talk about Harry Potter in the community. And I think we can agree, and I'm going to bring 4 people that I admire for a variety of reasons, but there's one thing that we have in common. We have one fear, and the fear of the Harry Potter AFOLs, it's not to not have money to buy Lego Harry Potter sets. The fear of every Harry Potter AFOL, it's that Hogwarts is real and we're not invited, and we're muggles. That's the reality of a Harry Potter AFOL. So without further ado, I'm actually going to bring 4 people that I admire and I had the opportunity to even meet in Brick World or different conferences, or I haven't met, and we've just been chatting and getting to know each other through the community that has been, as we know, very welcoming of everybody. So before I bring these 4 incredible humans from the community, I'm going to do a very quick intro to them. So first we have Crypto Bricks, and I'm going to read because I don't want to miss anything. I have Crypto Bricks, who is mostly known for his love and passion for Marvel and DC and superheroes, but underneath that shirt, don't get confused, it's not Superman who's bursting. It's an AFOL Harry Potter fan who's willing and ready to come up with magic. I think we can agree that in a battle of Dumbledore and Superman, we absolutely know who would win. Okay, fine. Superman would win, but that's okay. We'll give it to Kevin for the day. And I wanna share that it was Kevin. If you guys will see that he has behind him, he has kind of those the Lego Harry Potter posters, and he's the one person that convinced me that it was worth it. So he was the non-mogul that convinced me, Frank, this is worth it. You have to invest your points there. So I'm absolutely grateful for Kevin. Then we have Mandie, our own Mandie from Mandie Mini Adventures, who explores the world from the eyes of her from her sigfig. And if there's one thing that you need to know is that Mandie's sigfig has more wardrobe changes than any of us combined. If you follow her story, he truly changes, and she truly travels through the eyes of her sigfig, which is incredible. And she recently made a really bold claim to me. She said that she has a lot of Harry Potter sets, and maybe all of them. So I want to really touch base with Mandie into, are we talking about the newer Harry Potter sets, or are we talking about going back to 2001 when everything was released for Harry Potter? Then we have Lauren from Brightest Witch Builds. And while Lauren is a Star Wars fan and she's a Lord of the Ring fan, if you go to her Instagram page, it says kind of obsessed with Harry Potter, which I think every muggle cannot not agree that we are obsessed with Harry Potter, that we absolutely love it, and we wish we would see that owl flying into us with a letter to go to Hogwarts. And if you have ever talked to me about Harry Potter mug creation, it was Lauren who influenced me into creating a large-scale Harry Potter big scale mug 2% into the world. And I remember something that she said at some point that it was among the lines of normalize big Harry Potter sets and Harry Potter mugs. And I absolutely love that, because when you go to conferences, I haven't been to a lot, but even when you see videos, there's not a lot of Harry Potter. So we feel a little bit abandoned. So we want to make sure that we let all Harry Potter fans out there that we exist. We just got to find each other. So let's try to bring a community that we find each other out there. And then last but not least, we have Chris, Brick That Builds, which is another incredible Harry Potter fan. And does a lot of things for the community. He actually manages and is one of the managers of the Facebook group called Lego Harry Potter Fans and brings together over 15,000 people in the community. So he does a lot of things for the community, and he's very, very involved with the brick wall community. In a minute, I'm going to bring them on board. But first of all, I am very grateful that all of them agreed to do this crazy idea of AFOLs boarding platform 9 3/4. And again, let's hope that we could do this again. But the idea here is to bring all the Lego fans and all the Lego Harry Potter fans into the community. So let me start bringing them. It's the first time that I do a live stream, so hopefully I'm not booting anybody out. There we go. We got Mandie. We got Lauren.
Hello.
We got Kevin. And we got Chris. Hello. How you guys doing?
Good. Great intro, Frank.
Doing
Loved
good.
it.
Doing good. Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Very
Very kind
kind.
words. Yes.
Well, everything is because you guys deserve it, and definitely agree. I'm really grateful that you guys agreed to entertain my crazy idea of a live. I do want to give a shout out to two different channels, which is Hidden Bricks and London Bricks, because they London Calling, because they definitely inspired me to how to do this. I think those are two groups that do a lot of things for the community. I have really unlocked the ability to bring people together. So definitely big call out to Hidden Bricks and London Calling. But let's begin. I do want to know first, who adventured themselves to a Lego store today? Oh, Mandie, you went. Tell us about it.
I actually got into the event this morning, which was for the Lord of the Rings set that I don't know how to pronounce.
Minas Tirith?
Huh?
The Minas Tirith?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't pronounce it either.
Minas Tirith, that until yesterday I called Minas Tirith until someone corrected me.
I was calling it the little castle, so I don't
The
know.
little castle.
The little one.
They did a make and take, which is, I love make and take. So I went basically to do it's like a
Siege tower.
Thank you. It's like a tower thing. I broke mine twice. You're supposed to add extra parts to it to make it your own. And I squeezed it and it popped apart twice.
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Nice. And did you get anything today?
I did, but I got Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
So I got the
Nice.
book nook.
Nice. Do you have the other Dumbledore's office?
There's
Reaching back.
3 of them?
The book.
Yeah,
nook?
I'm reaching back.
Oh, you're okay.
No.
That's cool.
Yellow.
I think there's 3 of them. I think I
There's
have all
3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah.
Yes, I think there's one. It's from the first generation sets. I think there's the next generation of the stackables, which is after 2018, and I think this is the kind of the newer, the closer looking appeal.
Well,
to the
and
movies.
it has the little fox in it. I always pronounce it.
Patronus, yeah.
And I was all excited, but apparently it's in like a couple sets this release. So I'm like, I'm gonna get a couple of them.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Amanda, you're based in the West Coast, correct? You're in the West Coast.
California. Yeah, I'm Southern
Nice.
California.
And did you go at the opening of the store?
The event started at 8 a.m.
Okay.
and the store didn't open until 10.
Yeah.
So we had like a little hour plus, and then they kicked us out. You could have bought Lord of the Rings stuff, which I didn't get anything. And then they kicked us out, and then we had to get back in line to then get the Harry Potter stuff.
Nice.
How many people were in there for the event?
So the event was limited. I want to say you had to have reservations, and it was either 12 or 15 people total, and there was not enough space to build. So we were all like building on top of like Lego sets, and it was fun. We all had a great time, and they let us take home like a bag of extra parts.
Oh, nice.
So we had like, all kinds of, they had weapons and all kinds of, things. So
how many people you think were there for Harry Potter versus Disney versus Lord of the Rings? Did you gauge?
So so in our group of the people that were early, 2 people bought the White Castle. And
The White Castle. Let's call it the White Castle.
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it, and I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. So I pronounce it wrong.
We call it White Castle.
Got the big set, but I saw the Disney Main Street sell out twice. So they sold all 4 that were out. They restocked them. All 4 sold. So that seemed to be the big hit this year. And then there were 4 of the book nooks on the thing, and 2 of us grabbed one. But there wasn't. I don't know. I mean, we were there. They let everyone in to buy stuff at like 9:30, and the store didn't open until 10. So you know what I mean. So I don't think it was that crowded. So,
Not too
but I
bad.
mean, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
How about you, Lauren? We definitely know you went to the store and you had a couple rounds.
So like Mandie, I also had a ticket to the event this morning that started at 8. Our store also started at 10. And we had a great time. I dressed up and yeah.
Looked phenomenal, by the way. It looked wonderful.
Thank you. I walked out of the hospital like that, so it was fun. I just tried to cover my ears as I walked down.
You went straight from work too?
Yeah, I got off night shift. I went direct. Do not pass go. My coworkers even let me leave a little bit early just to make sure I was there. And then miraculously, because I had talked to the store owners or like the employees there, and like, my store is in a mall, and I'm like, so how are we going to get into the mall? Like, where should I be? And they opened a door for us. And so a lot of people were already there willing to wait, 3 hours for Minas Tirith. And so, but we got in, it was a great event, bought my set, got both stickers, because I got a true your question right. My costume got a sticker, and then I took that out to my car and I went right back. Unfortunately, I was just like, we have to get in the back of the line after we're out of this event. I was just like, okay, first world problems. But at our store, similar to Disney Street, was a big seller, as well as the East Wing. I'm pretty sure my store is sold out of the East Wing because they weren't restocking it. Wow. And so that's what I was really worried about, because I'm building it with Greg this Friday on London Calling. London Calling is going to be a Harry Potter takeover. But besides the White Castle, I bought basically the entire Harry Potter wave except the herbology plants and Dobby / creature that I'm going to save for like a double points promotion or something like that, just to keep a couple on the back burner. But
the store,
leave some for the
I don't have that one. Let me go to the store.
So yeah, but I grabbed all the ones for the minifigures because I want to work on my minifigure display and stuff and be up to date with that while I have a lot of time off coming up, my mini summer vacation. So I just went, I'll take the lot. And I've bought a lot today, but it was a fantastic time. Yeah. I love it.
You build everything you buy. All the Harry Potter sets you buy, you build.
Yes, it is my goal in life to have every Harry Potter set ever publicly released on display at some point, built and on display at the same time.
Wow.
I'm pretty close to that. I think I'm basically there. I might be missing some tiny holes.
That's a very bold ambition. I
very ambitious.
I encourage you and wish you good luck with that, because that is, this is a massive series that's been coming. So yeah, from day one, we're 20 years in plus
25
for 25.
This is 25th anniversary. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, trying to keep up at 25 years.
It's crazy.
So
yeah, there was a big gap in there, right? When did the first wave end, and then they rebooted in what?
The 2000, the 5.
Well, it wasn't even so much a gap; it was just a slowdown because they still had some small that were coming out.
Yeah, Lauren, I think I've seen your display. I think you posted at some point a picture of your Hogwarts strains.
Expresses, yeah.
The Expresses,
except the UCS one that doesn't fit over there. I've got them all, and then they just keep coming out, and I'm like, keep coming in. Being a completionist is a strange choice. Yeah. I'm certainly questioning that, but we're keeping on.
It's too late now. Just stop.
Yeah. And as the brilliant mock creator that you are, do you customize anything or you keep everything pure?
It's really hard. So I really enjoy. I like following the instructions and building the set and enjoying it as is. And I want a copy of that one set always on display. So I have a really messed up goblin brain that goes, well, if I want to combine 2 sets, I need 3 sets because one to build as is, as Lego intended, and then I can mod and mock the other 2 as I wish without messing with the original DNA of. I really appreciate the creativity and chaos builders of like the people that like, well, it was just time for Rivendell to come down, so I decided to just, you know, like take it apart and then like do an alt build with it. And I'm like, things like that. I did like Bolt Builds Academy that he did of the micro scale Hogwarts castle. That was incredible, but I would have never taken apart my micro scale Hogwarts castle to build that. I just bought a used micro scale castle to build that.
Yeah. Nice. And how about you, Kevin? Did you adventure yourself to a store?
I didn't make it to the Lego store, but I did stop at Barnes and Noble today, and I was eyeing the Harry Potter stuff. My daughter's really into it now, so now it's become a competition of like who's going to get it and who wants to build it. So really, at this point, I'm more focused on the collector's edition Harry Potter stuff. So we'll see what comes out in September. I know there's rumors, but that's probably my focus of Harry Potter this year. I did get a Marvel set, but I know most people here probably don't care.
Did you get the helicarrier today?
No, okay. I have to wait for points or give with purchase for that. It was the Spider-Man transport that has Tombstone and Tarantula in it. So the minifigs are really cool, and the new Spider-Man minifigure is cool. But
nice. You say you got the Hogwarts crest?
My daughter got that.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. How about you, Chris? Did you go to the store?
I made an attempt. I didn't get to the Lego store, but I did check 2 of my local retailers. We have 2 stores, Walmart and Target, here in our area, and I checked both of them, and they did not have any of the June 1st releases out on shelves yet.
Oh wow!
So it was absolutely sparse of anything new there. But I wasn't like in the need of I need it right now type of sets. It was more of I want to go see what's out there. I'm definitely on the line of waiting for double points or something like that. With the fact that there was no GWP or anything like that, I was like, I'm going to wait just a little bit until we can get a little bit more reward out of it to make it a little more lucrative for me.
Nice. So I actually, for the first time ever, I just got into Rakuten. I did not know anything about Rakuten, and someone said, hey, you need to get into Rakuten. I got into it. And I think they were running recently like a 15%. And I'm like, because the first time I bought something through Rakuten, I didn't realize that if it says exclusives, you don't get the bigger deal or the bigger discount. And I just got a humble 2% kickback. But then this one, I saw the pre-order and it was not marking exclusives. So I got the 15%. So I went and got the East Wing and the Dumbledore's Trophy that I haven't received, but at least I got that 15% kickback, which is great. And then I'm lucky enough to have 3 or 4 kind of Lego stores within less than 45 minutes distance between New York and New Jersey, and way more if we go a little bit to other states. But I'm very close to New York City. So there's 2 stores in New York City. There's 3 in New Jersey. So I'm very close to stores. And I already found the store that there's no Potterheads around. There's a store by my job that there's just no Potterheads. It's full of muggles. That's full
and they
of muggles.
Sit. Like
that makes it easy picking.
Sit there, yeah.
And they're just there. But you go to the other stores, and if you are not the first 25 people, you're done. You're absolutely done. Yeah. So I said I'm not gonna go. And it was a Monday, right? So I have a Monday to Friday first shift. I'm gonna call type job. So I was not gonna go to a 10 a.m. Store. But at lunch we went to a store for 30 minutes with a couple of coworkers, and they were all sitting there. All of them were sitting there. So I think we have unlocked the code of no Potterheads, all muggles here by the office. So it kind of works. It kind of works, but I'm super excited to get those. So you guys were chatting a little bit about the gap in Harry Potter sets. So let's jump into that, because I have prepared kind of a little trivia that I don't expect anybody to kind of know, but I was curious myself when I was kind of looking into a Harry Potter Lego trivia, I started to get questions were getting into the history and how kind of it came about. So let's see if anybody can get close to this. Including mainstream sets, polybags, advent calendars, brickheads, and collector's editions, do we know about how many Harry Potter sets Lego has released? About. An approximation.
200?
200. What do we think? What else?
I would say around 180. I'm gonna go there.
One more guess.
I feel like
I'm going high. I think it's higher than that. I'm gonna say we're over 300.
Oh. How about you, Mandie?
$1, Mandy.
I mean, there's so many poly bags of them. So I mean, because I collect poly bags. So I'm like, and then all those old little. I mean, you're any set, right? Even the old yellow Harry Potter guys. I mean, there's. I don't know. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm 500. Hopefully, it's not
500.
Well, see, I'm thinking the same thing with Mandie, and the reason I'm thinking is, are we counting the CMF figures as individuals?
Right.
Oh yeah, wow.
Good point.
That changes.
Yeah.
Without the CMF. Without.
Okay.
Well, that would have been 50. Right.
So this is what happens when you have someone who claims to be a purist and trying to have on display every single set. 172.
Oh, that's it.
172. Wow. Okay.
That's pretty good.
172.
I was just like, I know I don't have 300 sets on. I know what I have on display, and
I think the hairpiece they have duplicates, so it looks like a ton.
So 172. I actually thought it was going to be like 120, 130. I didn't think it was going to be more than 150, and then I ChatGPT it, assuming this data is reliable, right? I did cross-check about 172, give it or take. Do we know which one was the first ever Harry Potter Lego set released?
Sorting Hat.
Sorting Hat, yes.
Really? That was the first one?
The spinning top Sorting Hat one?
But it has the dial.
Yeah, the dial.
The yellow dial. Yeah.
Set 4701, the Sorting Hat. It was relatively low cost, and it was in what year?
2001.
Yes. Come on, guys. Lauren cannot just get all the points.
Well, she's sitting with all of them in front of her.
Listen.
Put her on a 5-second delay so we have a chance.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I got my sticker. I'll sit down.
Alrighty, let's talk about highest count Lego Harry Potter set piece count ever. Which one is the highest piece count?
The big castle with the micro figure piece.
I would go with Mandie on that one.
Which castle, Mandie?
The big one with the micro. The micro
UCS micro scale. Yeah.
That's correct. 6,020. Followed by which set after?
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley, 5,544. And then
the
followed
best
by which
Harry
one?
Potter set.
Would that be the train?
No.
The train, 5,129. And then I was surprised by this one.
The collector's edition version.
And then followed by Gringotts with 4,803.
Checks out.
Which Gringotts retires this year, I think.
Yes.
Allegedly. In July.
Retires this
year. The schedule for retiring sets does have it on for this year. Whether or not they hold true to that, if they have inventory still, they're going to continue to sell it. So,
So this is what Lord of the Rings fans have told me as a non-hardcore Lord of the Rings fan. Do yourself a favor and get Rivendell. I think
that's wise. I think
it's kind of a recommended. If Rivendell, do yourself a favor, is one of the most beautiful ever builds out there. I think what would be your counter as Harry Potter? Because I keep telling people, if you have to pick one, buy Gringotts. Don't let Gringotts go. Ooh. But I also tell people, if you like a display that is a little bit slicker, get the castle. Get the Hogwarts castle. If you like Harry Potter enough to do that.
I would have said Diagon Alley, but it's already gone.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah, me too. But I love the minifigures more. So
nice. So I know a couple non-hardcore Potterheads are trying to get the Gringotts bank, and some of them are trying to go for the castle, if they're kind of into Harry Potter.
I would have to agree with the Gringotts. With the continuation of the small play scale sets of Diagon Alley, you can still mock those up or build those up if you wanted to try and do that to get closer to Diagon Alley with those sets. But that Gringotts, it's unmatched. So
yeah. So next question, when did Lego switch from yellow faces to skin tone faces? What year?
I want to say 2004.
Okay.
I guess 2005.
You're insufferable. Yes, 2004. That's when Lego for the first time under the Hogwarts Express, one of the sets changed from...
Let's do teams. We'll do girls against guys.
You have to understand, in order to put my minifigures in chronological order, there's no list that exists. So I had to go through set by set and map them out through each year.
Okay.
So
I just did that with my superhero ones. I just went by mini Bricklink number, and I assumed that was chronological. But
okay.
I guess it
well,
could.
I may try that.
Well, I'm at a disadvantage in this regard because I'm not a Potterhead historian. So for me, my history and my collection have all been fleshy on for that. So I'm just real quick, so you guys know where I'm at. I'm a somewhat new Potterhead in that new relationship after my wife passed away. We have kids now, and the kids are they're more Potterhead than me. And they blow me away we have arguments about what happened in the books versus what happened in the movies constantly. And they're like, no, that's not what happened. It was this. So we have discussions on this quite frequently. And we turn on the audiobooks at night for them to have what they're going to go to sleep with. And I'm like, I listen while they fall asleep. I'm like, I remember during the audiobooks and stuff. So, but needless to say, what I was referencing was the yellow face figures in that series. I'm familiar with it, but I have very little background in that. So you guys have me at a disadvantage.
Me as well. Before the reboot, that was all my dark ages of Lego. So the reboot's what brought me into it in the first place.
Yes.
Well, Kevin, were you into Harry Potter before that? I think you have to be a Potterhead before getting into it. Right?
Yeah. But I actually didn't read any of the books or really see any of the movies till I was in college, but it was all coming out as I was growing up. Like I was growing up with them and just wasn't into it. I don't know why. And then, I didn't read it till college and read through all the books as fast as you could. Once you start, they're so good. And then, I can't remember how I did the movies. I think the last 3 books were the only ones I read before I watched the movies. And I'm glad I did that.
So you had your own journey to unmuggling yourself.
Yeah, just took time. I'm stubborn, so it takes time.
Nice. I have a question. What is your favorite Lego Harry Potter minifig? Not about Harry Potter character itself, but the whole franchise. If you have to pick a favorite minifig, what would it be? Mine is any Dumbledore. I can pick one. Any Dumbledore and his flashy robes. What would be yours?
I've always answered the completely glow in the dark, nearly headless Nick. I think that was such a stunner.
Yeah.
Go on.
Nice. How about you, Mandie? You have a fave?
Actually, and of course, you're drawing a blank because you're. Come back to me. I'm trying to remember her name. Luna.
Chris, I don't know if
Luna with the quibbler and her glasses.
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite fig. I like the accessory.
Yeah. And Chris, I don't know if I have to ask you or your kid's favorite.
Well, we're mixed on this because our sig figs are actually themed Harry Potter sig figs. So my kids would say that their figures are their favorites for the theme. My son is a Ravenclaw, my daughter's a Hufflepuff, and they have themed figures for that. For me personally, I would have to say Library Harry in his pajamas with the cloak, because that piece is so phenomenal on the print and then the reflective side of it and everything. So it's a piece that really stands out, even in just Lego as a piece. That cape is phenomenal. So that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I think that one it's part of the prior Dumbledore's office.
Yes.
Is it?
CMF.
I think you're talking about the CMF one. Yeah,
I think it's a CMF. It's
a
on
CMF.
display with my CMFs, so pretty sure.
Man, that's what happens when I display in different scenes. You're right.
Yeah, we've never gotten that printed invisibility cloak. I mean, all the other invisibility cloaks have been kind of a opalescent fabric.
That's right. That's right. So I think someone mentioned that there was a dark ages of Lego Harry Potter sets, and it's between 2012 and 2017. Between 2012 and 2017, Lego released no Harry Potter sets, and I actually don't know how this mirrors whatever Lego was going through financially. I don't know when Lego kind of turned around a bit, so I don't know if that has anything to do. But I was looking a little bit into it. So in 2012 through 2017, no Harry Potter sets. The last movie was actually out in 2011. So I think the masses kind of paced down a bit. So I think that by nature changes a little bit the drive and kind of the market. And Lego kind of retires. It's not that they lost the license. I was wondering if they lost the license, but no, they kind of just retired the franchise completely, but they kept the license. And then I was wondering what happened in 2018 that they brought it back. And this is what we know as kind of the new ages of Lego Harry Potter sets. And all this is through keep digging. I just kept digging into the development of the franchise. So there's a couple things in the last building into 2016 that Universal Studios completed in 2016. So the masses are allowed to, and this is international by meaning no footprint United States, that they started to get investment in theme parks. So between 2010 and 2016, the theme parks were developed. So now you have the masses that even if they're not into Harry Potter, the theme is more prevalent and available for people. So that happened. In 2016, the Fantastic Beasts franchise kicks off. So Harry Potter and the Wizarding world, it kind of comes back again. So now you have two big data points from the market for Lego to kind of start thinking, do we need to bring back this franchise? And then in 2018 is when the Wizarding World rebranding finalized, and it kind of kicked off, and that's kind of happened. But one of the most important drivers is that the young adults that grew up with Harry Potter in the 20s and in the 30s, now they had the money. So those millennials and above generations that got into the franchise, now they could buy their Lego set. So all those four factors combined, I think it was kind of a triggering factor into why to kick off back Harry Potter. And then that's why in 2018 is what we know of the modern era of Harry Potter, that everything is 100% more based into the movies. Because if we think about it, they're going to try. I think we agree that they cater towards the design of the movies. Not everybody has read the books, but there's nuances from the books to the movies. But if you see the Burrow, if you see the prints, it's prints of the movies. It's not prints particular of the books to make it relatable, especially if you're trying to cater towards children. So, and that's the part that I'm wondering, what's HBO gonna bring into the picture? Is HBO appeal going to appeal? So let's pause there for a second. What do we think about HBO? Are we gonna watch it? Are we not gonna watch it? Are we gonna stick with our movies? How do we feel about HBO?
I'm going to make a very bold statement for us as a group and say we're going to watch it. It's a given that we're going to watch it. What our opinions are going to be of it is going to be individual to each of us and how we've experienced Harry Potter to begin with. But yeah, I'm pretty sure every one of us is going to nod our head and say, yeah, we're going to watch it. That's a given. Yeah. So,
what do you think, Kevin? Are you ready to open presents very quickly on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I think it'd be a different story if they were rebooting it and doing movies again. I think that would be maybe a different argument of like, why are they doing that? I don't know if I'm going to be into it, but doing it as a series, they have so much, more screen time, more time overall to develop and go into the things they had to skip in the original movies, cut out from the books. So I like that. I mean, I personally would like watching a season of a show rather than trying to cram, especially a book series, all in a movie. So a lot of potential. And then so far the casting has been very well done. So only good things I've seen thus far. I know it's early, but I have high hopes.
Nice. What do you think, Mandie? Are you excited? Are you hesitant?
I don't have HBO. I wish there was something else.
That's okay. Free trial.
I will probably like wait until like a few of it's out or like half of it's out and then buy it and binge it. And then like, cancel it the next month. I do that a lot. Like I want to watch something that was shrinking on Apple TV. So like I got it for a month and I watched it all and then I canceled it for the next month and then I moved to Paramount. So I go, you know what I mean? Like, so
that's a hard thing with it being behind a paywall of affecting people in that regard. So yeah, understandable.
So, because I'm assuming they're not coming out with the whole season together. I'm assuming they're going to do one at a time. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they've said.
I know the first episode's like Christmas time, right?
Yeah, Christmas Day. So I have a thought on that. But Lauren, you're going to watch it? Are you?
I am going to watch it. I am I'm just taking a back seat to all of it. I'm just going to enjoy it. I am of the opinion the more hairy part of the better. And I've already heard a lot of my coworkers who are fellow nerds who have children who are excited. And I really think that this is the gift for the next generation to get to enjoy this in a new way. Yeah. And I mean, I love all the new creative direction that is going to be injected into like the franchise and stuff. And so in the story and just, like how we all pronounce the names when reading without the, like the movies and how we all imagined things. I just think it's going to be really fun to see a new take on things and hopefully see new sets based on new things. Yep. I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
Because I got a great experience growing up. Like I had Emma Watson as my Hermione Granger. I'm set. Like
so I have kids under 10 years old and I'm excited for them to have content to grow up with. I do think that it's never going to be the same thing as it was for us. I do think because they know the storyline, they've seen parts of different movies, they kind of know. I don't think there's that drive. Just a little bit of background. I learned English with Harry Potter. That's what Harry Potter means to me. I grew up in Spain and Puerto Rico, and we didn't get the books translated. We got the English versions arrived in Puerto Rico, and the desire to learn what was happening next was so big that I'm like, I gotta do this. I gotta learn this. And then I think by the fifth book, the second or third movie was out or something like that. So I started kind of reading and watching, and it was the Harry Potter who taught me English. No doubt about it. But I think for my kids, it's not going to be the same. They know Dobby dies. They know Dumbledore dies. Like they know that they haven't grown
but if
with
you
it.
read the books, you would have known that too.
Yes, they haven't read the books yet.
Okay.
The books, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of kids that already very young have read the books. The movies they've watched, the first one, it could be scary. Depending on the resilience of the kid, is that Voldemort on the back, it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary with murder and death and the death of the parents. So for some kids, could be a little bit heavy. So they get a little bit scared of the first movie. So, but I'm excited for them to do it little by little. Like you said, Lauren, like every content for me, I welcome as Harry Potter content. I welcome it. When they originally said that it was going to drop on the holiday, specifically on Christmas Day, we personally celebrate Christmas. I'm like, my God, it's going to be in social media. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Can you unwrap the gift? We need to watch this because then it's going to be on social media. So things like that. So I started to have anxiety, first world country anxiety. Let's call it that way. But I recently saw that they're actually leaning to not drop all the season at the same time. And I think they're going to go Christmas Day and then weekly, which I much appreciate.
But that doesn't mean the second episode's on New Year's Day?
If it might be. But if it's New Year's Day, it's like you watch it at 10 a.m. and New Year's, the party's not until night. But then the Christmas Day, I would have preferred if it was at 26. The 26th. That way it's not kind of in the middle of the actual for whoever celebrates Christmas. That would have been my preference, but I'm excited, and I told my family, it's like everybody's welcome to watch together, but there's no bathroom breaks, there's no talking,
there's no questions.
If there's an
I'm not
emotional
watching
scene,
that.
I want to be allowed to cry in an emotional scene.
You experience it and have the emotions from the scene. Yes, for sure.
Yes, yes. So I told everybody's welcome to do. We'll dim the lights. We'll watch. We'll do popcorn, but there's no interruptions. This is.
They're
So
going to be
I'm
asking
personally,
questions.
I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Questions at the end, like a classroom.
There will be a quiz.
There'll be a quiz. But I'm super excited. And now connecting it back to Lego, I do think that is going to influence heavily the appeal of the sets. I think it's definitely going to go that direction. And I wonder at what point Lego is going to start working on it. I wonder I think there's going to be an overlap.
They've already started working on it.
You think so?
Have to be.
This is a 2-year pipeline. Like we're going to see a big push, I think, next year.
Well, the current Hogwarts series that we have right now has at least another rest of this year, and then 2027 is going to have more as well for the series that we're in right now. So it will literally transition right into the next one. There may be 6 months, maybe a year gap, but I'm not expecting it. I'm sure they'll transition right into the HBO because it's like Star Wars. It is a lucrative line for them to make money on. You know, they've been doing it for 25 years and they have a new standard to start with the HBO series. So I fully expect it to lead into an entirely new realm of Harry Potter and Lego.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I mean, if you've seen, I think they have the marketing they've done to give enough sneak peeks to keep you interested, but not disclose everything. I think it's good. I am absolutely in love with the Quidditch robes. I think they're absolutely stunning. I think the broomsticks that we've seen are more faithful to the book. I believe a little bit more messy. So I think it's a little bit, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we get. I recently saw a video. I don't know if you guys have seen it, that they were kind of repainting the Universal Studios Hogwarts Castle.
Oh, the castle, yeah.
Making people nervous.
Making people nervous.
Which park?
The whole
in
castle.
Orlando.
Okay, because the one in Hollywood.
Yeah, not California.
Yeah, they don't. They're not. They haven't painted that one.
Orlando.
Yeah, so the one in Orlando, they were repainting, and I'm like, is this what it's gonna be? I think it was. I said, trust the process. It's just a paint job. It's just layer one. It's a coat. They're not done.
Gray green gods. Gray Hogwarts incoming.
Yeah.
We're going back green roof. We're gonna stay with it. And
there you go. Going back green roof. So I started.
Man, I've always been team sand green.
There you go. Yeah. So I think HBO definitely is gonna influence. But we started to see, to your point, Lauren, if you think they started working on it, I wonder when the first official set inspired by HBO is gonna drop, and how much longer it's going to be.
I mean, my prediction, and this. I don't know anything. I know I'm adjacent to a lot of. I know nothing.
She knows.
No one else. No one else in any of my group cares. I'm the only one that cares about Harry Potter Lego. I bet we're gonna get a January wave. That seems like the perfect timing.
January 28th.
You don't think they're gonna do a December one?
No. We're gonna get a UCS. We'll get our UCS in September for Back to Hogwarts. And then I don't think there's not even an advent calendar this year for Harry Potter.
I know.
So yeah. And so it will be 2027 before we get our first sets, but I think they're going to start. January was a pretty big wave this year for Harry Potter. So I think we're going to have a repeat of that, and it's going to take off with, you're going to have the kids. They're gonna have Christmas money. We would have started the series. I think it's gonna come out in January 2027.
So let's jump for a second to shows. I think by now everybody has attended at least a handful of shows, but how represented you guys think the theme of Harry Potter is in shows in terms of mocks? How represented? Minimal, right?
Rough.
So yeah, the first Brick World I went to, I think, was 23, and I just went as a public viewing, and there was a lot. There was a huge castle, a huge Quidditch pitch builds. Like I feel like
Pink Lady brought her Quidditch pitch that year.
Okay, I remember that one, and then was it the next year that had the Battle of Hogwarts, the huge one?
Yeah, Amateur Builder.
Yeah,
brought his.
And then last year, besides Lauren's, of course, that was the highlight for sure.
We're talking about Azkaban. Have you guys seen it? It's incredible. Have you guys seen
I
it?
saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I would
So
love to see it in person.
So my experience with just one Brick World, now 2 Brick Fair. I don't think we can count Brick Fest, to be honest, as a convention. But even what we see from overseas or a couple of the countries that is not USA, there's not a lot of Harry Potter represented. So I always love when someone sends me, "Hey, I just saw this in a show." It's very minimal, and I wonder if it's because there's not enough fans and enough Potterheads out there, which I don't think so, or we haven't found each other. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it always doesn't represent it.
I think it's a limitation of mock builders in Harry Potter. I think we have a very large following of set builders and story builders and stuff like that. I think, like Lauren, with us for the mock building side of it, I don't know if we have a large enough mock base of wanting to build outside of what Lego's already provided us. And I think that's probably the limitation of why we don't see more at shows.
Yeah, because it's also based, all the Harry Potter mocks you see, they're scenes of some sort, right? It's kind of a scene. Azkaban Prison, Bellatrix, right? I based it on a scene. If you guys have seen, did have this beautiful Ministry of Magic with the different sub-levels.
Yeah, Eric Law. Yeah.
Eric Law.
That was at the Lego house. Yeah.
Eric Law, and I think recently, I think he did as well. I don't know if he's by himself or with a different builder. I don't know. I think it's 2 of them.
Brick Huntress with the mosaic and the
Yeah, so I think, but they're all scenes. It's all scenes or places. So I wonder if that's a limitation of that. It's based on something that is based on a book or a movie instead of building a medieval castle that could just come from your imagination. It's really not judged against anything else, right? So I wonder because it has that connectivity to something that exists so visually in a book that if you come up with, this is Harry Potter's, I don't know, Petunia's and Vernon's, we've never seen it. Like their bedroom, we've never seen it. And if we said that's on Petunia's and their bedroom, they're going to be like, okay, we've never seen it. So it's not as you're lacking that connection. So I wonder if it's that connectivity to the availability of a book or a movie. But it makes me a little bit sad. No, I'm not going to lie. This wave felt a little bit muted. No doubt about it. It was between 100 and 120 sets. Minas Tirith, Disney, and a couple of for the right reasons. There's a lot of fan base out there, but it felt really muted. I don't know if you guys noticed, and it could be for a variety of reasons that ambassadors were not posting a lot. I think that some of them just recently got them, or were recently just getting them to set, or at least posting them. So I don't know if they just got them or the priority went to Minas Tirith, but I felt a bit abandoned. And the few Potterheads that I talked to, it was kind of the same sentiment. There's not a lot. We haven't seen a lot. Like we just keep seeing pictures of the boxes, but we haven't seen actual reviews of the sets or anything like that. So this is why this kind of came about, just to give the community of Harry Potter, of Potterheads, say, hey, we exist. You just gotta find us. But yeah, every time I see kind of a Harry Potter mock in a show, I get so excited, regardless of its size, of its detail. I'm just excited that there's a Potterhead behind. They're trying to get this through. But so speaking of shows, are you all going to Brick World? What are the next coming up shows this year?
Yep. Brick World.
Nice.
It's my first time.
Nice.
Oh,
and
really?
And Kevin, I think you're going to Slopes as well.
Yes.
First time?
First time at Slopes, yeah.
I'm trying to make Slopes work also, so I may be there also.
I'll be at Slopes.
Nice.
Lauren?
How about you, Lauren?
I will not be at Slopes.
Me neither.
I mean, I went to Manchester, guys. I've checked off for Bricktastic. I've got to slim my convention diet.
Is anyone going to rodeo? Brick rodeo? July? No. Okay.
It's on my list, but it's very close to one of our other Brick World shows, so I don't know if I'll be able to actually pull it. I was hoping to, but I'm not sure yet.
And it's like 4th of July weekend, right?
No, it's hold on, let me look, because I think it's the 24th or 23rd through the 27th or 26th. Of July.
Of June? Oh,
Of July.
Where's that?
It's
Which
in
rodeo?
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin,
Yeah.
Texas.
I only know that because John Walls, he was one of the guys in our group for Scareback, and he kind of runs one of the people that runs the brick rodeo. So,
yeah.
No one.
Alrighty, let's talk about some Harry Potter set from June 1st. Let's start with I think there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if I'm not mistaken, and they range from $29.99 USD to $269 for the East Wing USD castle. Let's start with Dobby the Elf. How do we feel about Dobby the Elf that Lauren did not buy because she's going to let for one of her subsequent adventures? How do we feel about Dobby the Elf? That for me is not day one. I didn't get it.
It was just odd off the back of George's. Like, it won Toy of the Year. It was really good. I don't know. It was just an odd timing of retiring one and then immediately coming out with another. But the creature alt 10 out looks really great.
Yeah.
And I think it honestly should have just almost been marketed as creature, but I understand why.
Yeah.
The recognizability.
One is more well known, but yeah, it and like Frank said, I manage the Facebook group, and the common question that we get in there is, does anybody have instructions for it? So being able to reference this set for them to be able to say, yes, you can, here's this set, it's there, and this is it. It's actually made it a little easier for people to understand and find it in that regard. So there's a lot of desire for it. I think it's just a matter of connecting sets with the people that are looking for it.
Yeah, so I recently started struggling with, or I started not loving sets that it was kind of building a solid figure of some sort.
The forms, yeah.
The forms.
Buildable figures, I should say. Buildable figures.
I definitely have the Harry and Hermione because I felt that it was a must for me as a minifigure scale. But I started to struggle with kind of solid things that are making, unless it's like a dragon and it has kind of wings or something a little bit more texture to it. I struggle with my least favorite. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but I really wanted Grogu. I have never suffered so much to assemble anything. It just felt repetitive and just building solid blocks. I think my biggest nightmare it would be, and I don't know how are they inside, is to build any of those dogs or cats that is just like a block of bricks. I think that it gives me anxiety just to.
Which Grogu was this? There's been many.
Right?
Not.
Is it the first? Is it the first one holding the ball, or is it the one in the pram?
Holding the ball.
Okay, holding all that dark tan. Like
yes,
all
time.
Okay.
Yeah. So so after that, I started to feel a certain way about buildables. So I have put Dobby in there. To be honest, is that Dobby? You're part of it. I know that it's just a fraction of the pieces of a Grogu or those, but that's how I feel about it. How about for Forbidden Forest Expecto? It feels kind of like a repeat. I think we got a new face. There we go.
Yeah, very similar to the maybe 2018
yeah.
one.
We got a new face, right?
Are different.
Yeah,
they are.
Are they?
They're new Dementors.
I'm like, oh, do I
are.
want both of those, or do I like the old ones? Because they have white hands, right?
They have light gray hands. Yeah.
Like
okay. And Sirius Black gets soul.
He does have his whole soul coming out of his mouth. I just noticed that today, looking at it online. Yeah.
Sirius Black has his great print. When he's getting the Dementor's kiss, he gets a new face. But it's similar to a polybag. I think we have a polybag that is kind of similar style with Draco Malfoy and an owl.
Yeah, color-wise,
it's not
it
a
matches,
but it's kind of a forest. Yeah,
color-wise, it does. Yeah,
color-wise, it's kind of that.
There was
the Malfoy one has a glow in the dark piece.
And there was like a Forbidden Forest set that also had last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, with the animals, creatures.
Guys, I can't even speak about those Thestrals. I'm
not buildable? You mean the buildable figures? Bony.
I can't get over the Thestrals. I must say, if there's a buildable Lego set that Harry Potter Lego set that I got because my son absolutely wanted it. It was the fox with baby fox.
Oh, chicken fox.
Yeah.
I call it
Yeah.
the chicken with no feathers. I love to call it the chicken with no feathers. But my son went to the store and he said, it's so cute. I need it.
It is so
There
beautiful.
you go. There it is. Chicken with no feathers. It has 2 feathers left. Let's pretend that it's reborn. It's reborn and it's in the process of coming out. So just kind of diverting into that.
No, I think that's a good point. Just like the buildable creatures in the small scale and small price sets. I mean, they're not marketed for us. I think that's obvious.
Yeah,
they're for the kids. But clearly, they can do a beautiful buildable creature in a big scale.
I mean, yeah, please, Lego, if you're listening, I do hope that please do not take this that we want $300 creatures. Please do not take this as the request from the community at all. So
I think that's something very nice with Lego is they've actually had a nice balance between them of play sets, collector edition sets, as well as buildable figures and stuff. So I think they've done well with diversifying the line all the way across the board for all the different types of customers. I hope you guys agree with that, but that's my opinion.
So what you're saying, I agree. What you're saying is that you want a 7th night bus. We want a 7th night bus.
As long as they keep improving on it, sure.
Yeah, the super skinny version.
No, we need a use. Yes, we need a creator.
Yes.
We need a adult.
Yeah,
we need a big boy night bus. That's what I'm saying.
A big boy. Yeah,
big boy.
I need a taller shelf one.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Actually, the next one is the Hogwarts Crest. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on this one, on the Hogwarts Crest. There it is.
There it is.
And I think that one has pockets with Horcruxes. I think.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah. I mean, the sword isn't a Horcrux, but it has the
from different houses. The
diadem, the founder's item.
Yeah.
That associates with them.
I think it's the sword, the diadem. What else is in there?
The cup and the locket.
And the locket. Nice. Are you guys getting it? Well, you have it. Kevin, you got it too.
We have it. I'll get to see it.
There you go. How about you, Mandie?
I'm gonna get it for sure.
Nice. I think that can you hang it? Does it come with a feature to hang it?
I think it has a stand, right?
It has a stand.
I think that one has so much potential to hang it. Like it's something that you could. I'm always looking. I'm always looking for sets that could go on walls instead of on shelves. I think we all are.
if I do get it, which I'm probably going to, but I will mod it to hang it if it's not, because I have my house crests or each of the house banners. I have those on my wall as well. So I definitely would put this with that to go with those sets. Good, I think, I think it should go with that. Yeah. So that would definitely be a mod that I would do if it's not.
The next one is the Hogwarts herbology plants. Mandie, what do you think?
I'm gonna, but I like botanicals too. So I mean, it's kind of like a botanicals Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's 100% up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my favorite on that one, at some point I'll get it. The Mandrake. I've been looking for anything Mandrake. It doesn't matter. Give me a small Mandrake, big Mandrake. I'm a sucker for Mandrake, so I'll get.
Where's Nicole when you need
her? Mandrakes, I think is really, really clever. So I'm excited that it had something very different. If we look at everything between all of this, there's not a lot of. I'm excited to not everything has to be a tan building, right? Not everything has to be a tan building. So it's nice that they're trying to diversify a little bit into it. Speaking of buildables, Norbert.
August.
Yeah, wasn't out today.
Wasn't? That's August?
Reason.
No, it's August. They pushed it. It got revealed with everything else, but
I feel like that was a last minute change. Like maybe some part constraint that they
weren't
shipping
have enough of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for Norbert. I know it's kind of not a buildable, but it's so different. And it's for Hagrid, so I have not to, Mr. Pink Umbrella. You have to. It's part of Hagrid's essence, so I have to.
It's a unique set because he can actually come out of his egg as well, and be a standalone creature outside of his egg. So, I like it. I think price wise, for that set is a good price on that.
Yeah. Out of the ones that we went through, Dobby has no minifigs, right? There's no any minifigs of any kind.
And no minifigs in this either.
Yeah, no minifigs in the crest, no minifigs in the baby dragon. But do you get a dragon, a small dragon?
I don't think you get a Norbert molded.
Yeah.
And nothing in the plants.
Nothing in the plants either. Correct.
I think the plants was a good idea. I think they're going to get a lot of the casual fans because you can, if you have a nice Harry Potter shelf, like you can just kind of mix and match those
Pop that on
your shelf with the books and other Harry Potter collectibles, and it'll look nice.
Yeah, Chris, I think I can pop that on the screen.
Yeah,
if you have it right there, I can. There we go. Yeah, so I'm really excited, and I think it has a feature that I think Norbert could sit inside or outside. I think it's either or. Yeah, so that's really cool. I'm excited.
So yeah,
so maybe two for one inside and one outside.
There you go.
You got him here, and then with him sitting in it up here as well.
Yeah.
What's the price point on that one?
That one is $49.99.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good representation dragon for that price point.
With the wings,
we're in it 482 pieces. So price per part, we're right at about 10 cents a piece. So it's on point with the normal Lego pricing. Plus, it does have the unique wing pieces that'll be coming with it as well. So,
yeah, so I'm excited for this one.
Maybe that was the delay, the wings, getting those made.
Possibly.
Yeah, because that's a unique, right?
Yeah,
that's unique. Nice. What did I do with my? There we go. Okay. And the Nocturne Alley Wizard Shops. This one has a lot. It comes with Harry, Hermione, Ron, Draco, Narcissa Malfoy. And I think Narcissa Malfoy has a new headpiece. I think it has a new... I don't think it's a repeat of... I think it's just... It might be the same. Oh, the dress
is look like a different face. But at least they got her out of pants.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and it has Mr. Borgin, Ferner, Greyback, and we get the dog Patronus, I think, as part of it.
Yeah, Ron's terrier.
Yeah, I think Fernie Greyback has to be the best minifigure here.
I like Borgin too.
Mr. Borgin, yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
Harry's
and the dog,
a repeat, though, right?
Harry.
He certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
Even Ron.
Hermione looks new though.
Yeah, Hermione torso.
Yeah, I think Hermione is new. Yeah, Ron, we definitely have that.
A little bit. No leg printing whatsoever. So
yeah,
it's very apparent when they're all right there. Solid color.
Yeah.
And is it the first dog Patronus we get?
Yes, this is the.
It is.
This is the first and probably only chalk Patronus.
Yeah. To make sure. Yeah.
I have been wanting a Nocturne Alley for like ever. Like I mean, but I kind of wanted it to be
cool, big, like Diagon Alley, like UCS Diagon Alley style.
I wanted it to be so you could put it around the corner and it would be like. So I'm hoping
that might still happen one day.
But it's a precursor that they're going to
maybe.
Is that a book? Sorry,
we can always hope. We can always hope.
I want a big one.
This if you want to mock, this is a great starting point from it, especially with other GWPs that we've received for it.
Okay. Great point.
Yeah. Can we talk about the price on this one though? Because I almost grabbed it today.
120.
Because I really I wanted a Nocturne Alley, and the colors are beautiful. The figures are pretty cool, but it's 780 pieces and 120, and so I put that back on the shelf.
Yes. Is that because you sold minifigs though?
I wonder if the green window
price per part on this is off, but yeah.
I thought it was a mistake when I was looking at the price tag.
Oh, never a mistake.
Because weren't all the other I don't know what we're calling this scale.
Play scale, kind of the play scale module.
Didn't they all try to keep those under 100, like 90?
They have been 100.
Well, yeah, they were running 70 to 80 for the first few. Then they bumped up to 90. But this one just kicked it over that $100 price point, and they jumped it literally almost $20 past it. So
yeah. So I think the first one we got Ollivanders and I think Madam Malkins and the Weasley's Wizard Weezys, but then there was another set that I didn't grab.
Quidditch quality was 100.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't grab that one. I started to feel a little bit like it was just different pieces that unless I had a plan to kind of bring them together, I was not kind of enticed to get them. So I kind of skipped the last one, but I do like this one just because of the Nocturnally. So I feel that's going to make me get the other one just to kind of complete a bit the smaller diagonally. But I didn't grab the last one. I started to get a bit deflated. I felt deflated a bit with the last set, and I didn't grab it. But I still see it's around. Out there, but it's kind of there staring at me. But
I mean, and you could conspiracy theory argue that they know Nocturnally hasn't come out for a long time, and it like plenty of people were buying it today, including me. So, and I also don't know how common that green color is for windows. So I wonder if things like that can kind of be what they use as a excuse to bump kind of that inflates the price sometimes.
And everyone who's
there's no superhero building with green windows anymore.
No, maybe someday we'll get an Oscorp. I guess we have a small like play scale Oscorp, but not a modular style.
Yeah. So I did grab this one. Definitely, the dog made me. The Death Eater made me for sure. So yeah. All right. Book Nook, Dumbledore's Office. 1,182 pieces. He comes with Harry, he comes with Dumbledore and Fox. Is Fox a new mold?
Which one?
Yeah,
the Patronus one?
Two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's
the blue one or the red one?
the blue one's new, I think, right? But the red one might be,
The red one is not new?
I don't know.
Yeah, that one for sure. Yeah, I thought he had a red.
I don't know if that's a new mold. I think that's the eagle mold.
Yeah.
To represent
been in some
him.
dreams as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's the same one as the Raven, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we wish this would have been do we like that it's a Book Nook? Do we wish it would have not been a Book Nook? How do you guys feel about that?
I love book nooks. Please,
it's
more
awesome.
book nooks.
Yeah, I think this one works as a Book Nook. It makes sense, and it looks good. I mean, you can display it like that, and not as a Book Nook.
There is so much detail in this for being able to fold it up and close it. It's a phenomenal build, and price point on it. I'm happy that it came this way, and it's not I have to get an entire Hogwarts to fit it into.
Yeah.
But you
I love this set. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
But you could put it with all of the Harry Potter books and then the other Book Nook, and so then it's like there's like a whole shelf of like.
Well, yeah,
right
you take this, you
side.
put it right in the middle, and then you have the Hogwarts Express on either end of it. You have an entire shelf of this right there. So yeah, that's totally. Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I'm super excited for this set. I'm definitely going to display open, but I'm very excited for this set. I think it was about time that we got this type of Dumbledore's Office.
You're just excited about the figure, aren't you?
That's
one of the most
Dumbledore.
detailed Dumbledores.
More
too.
Dumble.
Here for the robes. Here for the robes.
No, I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Now, with the new wave that's coming out, we had the Ollivanders playset that came with custom wands. Are you guys upset that we're not getting any of those wands in any other sets, or are we happy with going back to our traditional wands?
Okay, well,
I'm
I didn't
okay.
even notice that.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen there's custom molds in the play scale Ollivanders.
Yep.
I have seen them.
Caused quite the stir.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially amongst the Star Wars community.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, they could have special wand hilts, but we can't have more lightsaber hilts. Always funny. I think these are fine. I honestly think these are a little bit more scaled to minifigures.
Okay.
Like the classic wands. And I like that they still have the little like on the end and stuff. There were, I think, at least
me
4.
over here and you can see these.
I think
Are they all the same color?
Ones.
We've got 2 different colors. We've got the medium nougat, and then we have reddish brown. And then
Wonder what those go for on Bricklink, because I actually think those are pretty cool.
They have aftermarket ones too that have all the
custom
different ones. Yeah. I may.
Well, and that's why these are still in bags, is because I'm like, I'm not sure I really want to break those out, because they've literally this is the only set that they've come in that in that volume like that. I haven't seen them in any other sets, so
I forgot those were part of, those were kind of custom, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah. But you see, that was why I was curious, is because they molded it once. They made a mold for it, and they only used it in one set. So
I wonder if at least custom manufacturing. Go ahead, Mandie.
I also don't remember seeing it on Pick-a-Brick. And the regular ones are on Pick-a-Brick. I do a lot of Pick-a-Brick ones. And so I thought maybe the custom ones would show up at one point so I could get like a bunch of extras, and they.
Well, it looks like they come in like their own bag, so I bet they're one big mold, and they pop them all out at once, and they come in the bag like sometimes there's like the tools like hammers and drills that all come in a bag like that. So I think it's a single mold that pumps them all out. So I don't know how you would do that on Pick-a-Brick. If you just buy the whole bag of them, that would be cool.
Yeah, normally there's like a whole, like they have the Friends ones that have like the hairbrush and the spray. So they have a whole set, or the animals, they have a whole set of with the little baby octopus and stuff. And you just buy the whole pack, which I love Pick-a-Brick.
Yeah. So now that I see the beautiful Dumbledore and his robe over there, I had a question for you guys. Do you guys display your set with the minifigs as part of the scenes, or minifigs go elsewhere?
Yes,
I do.
Harry Potter specifically, they're all with their sets.
Okay.
For me.
How about for you, Mandie?
For all of mine, I try to keep them all together. But that's everything.
Yeah. For you, Chris, you keep it together as well?
I try to keep it together. No, my minifigures, depends. Like, I have a large Hogwarts build for my stackable modulars, and I don't put a Harry in every one of the scenes where he came with the set. So I will pull those Harrys out, and I will just sparsely put a Harry here and there, depending on what the scene is. So most of them, I have a mix of both. So I will, if they are a specific Harry for a specific scene, I'll keep them in there. If it's a reprint like we had with Nocturne Alley, that is a dime a dozen. We've seen his print multiple times. I'll kick them out and keep the unique ones.
Yeah. So recently, I've been struggling with. And Lauren, I think, by the way, you'll display with your sets, right? You keep it.
I don't. I haven't updated this, but I used to, and that made them super easy to find when I created my double IKEA case of them. So I now have them on minifigure stands in chronological order.
That's right.
Every single unique one. And I've filled up one. I don't have the current count, and I'm going to get it updated, and I will have a picture on my Instagram, hopefully in June, of this project, because it's been fascinating, and it's helped me like historically wise with Harry Potter Lego, clearly. But I used to, but when you have upwards of 172 sets on display, sometimes the minifigures, it just gets a lot. And so this allows me to move the sets around a lot easier without me worrying that I'm misplacing a unique figure in a way. But I really did enjoy styling them with my sets. But it's gotten to the point where I just loved all of them in a row, like together in those cases and well lit and kind of protected from dust. Like kind of put on a pedestal. Like I really wanted to showcase. I've never seen it done with Harry Potter Lego like I have the way the Star Wars community does it in a lot. So I wanted to do that specifically, and I did have a lot of fun with it. I've left it for a little bit, but I'm going to come back to that. But they're all into IKEA case and to IKEA glass cases now.
That's awesome. This is one department that I struggle with displaying because I grab constantly minifigures for mocks constantly, and then the issue is that the Hogwarts students, like, I need more black legs, I need more pants, and I start grabbing, and then I have everybody's pantless. All the minifigures, nobody has pants. And then the students for the book number 5 or number 6, they're already the bigger minifigures, and I'm like, well, all of you are small, so I need to start stealing bigger pants, and it's a mess. I have sometimes a mess of minifigures. I started taking pictures into where am I stealing, or I actually want a different face, and I'm like, I'm not very organized in that department because I want to keep the mocks with. I don't buy the additional minifigures for the mocks, so I just steal them. But then I create my own cow zero pants in my minifigure department. So I'm trying to get a little bit better into how to do that. For me, I do keep it. I do keep minifigures with scenes. I think is what makes a scene. But then I have mocks very well staffed. I want to say staffed with minifigures. And then I have other set completely half abandoned of minifigures that looks like everybody's at lunch and nobody's at the common room, things like that. So I need to get better a little bit into that. And you're displaying there the Harry on the desk, which is pretty cool. That desk is pretty cool.
I like.
Well, that's what I was just looking at. I was like, this looks to be printed with how close it is. It doesn't look like a sticker like it was before. So I'm hopeful with that. I haven't built it yet, but that would be an improvement from what we've had before.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm excited to build this. Yeah. What's that tile? Is that that Hogwarts tile on the top? That's
tiles?
Those tiles, yeah, with the crest.
These? Those are stickers, but yes.
Oh, stickers, yeah.
We've had those stickers before. I want to say with the boathouse or room of requirements, maybe.
I hear.
Yeah.
But yes.
Alrighty. And last but not least, Hogwarts Castle East Wing, the big one for the year, and I am here for the basilisk. I actually don't have one of the first edition basilisk. I think it came with a Harry Potter's castle. It's kind of the basilisk. It's a little bit more, not like the movie. It's a little bit wider head. It looks like a different style, different breed of a snake. But I love that basilisk. I love the whole thing here. The whole concept that we're getting a bigger castle. I think if we compare the big 6,000 piece castle with what this is going to be, it's at least 30% bigger in size.
Yeah,
scale. If you blow it up 30%, I think you get this, and I'm really excited for this. I think we get Harry, Hermione, Ron, Argus Filch, Bloody Baron. I think it's the first Bloody Baron we get, right?
Absolutely.
Which is pretty exciting. Tom Riddle. Is this the first Tom Riddle?
No, we've had a couple.
Okay, I don't think I own any Tom Riddle. Or I don't know if we have a CMF that came.
No
with
CMF. It came in the Chamber of Secrets, kind of Hogwarts with the green roofs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and then it came in. We had got one once upon a time in like 2000.
Yeah, I don't have it, so I'm excited to get a Tom Riddle. We got Ginny, Lee Jordan, Moaning Myrtle, and then there was one that I did not recognize. I think it was a student. Millicent Bulstrode, I think it is.
The one next to Ginny.
Yeah. Millicent Bulstrode. And I can't remember what book she's mentioned, actually. Definitely not in the movies, I think.
Isn't that the one that Hermione's supposed to change into when
the cat.
she becomes a cat instead?
Oh,
You're
I
right.
think.
Yes, she grabbed from. You're right, and this is Chamber of Secrets. This makes sense. I think so. We'll have to rewatch the movie or reread the book.
Oh, bummer. Let's rewatch the movie or read the book.
Snape,
on
Draco,
the second episode, we will answer these questions on the next Potterheads.
There you go. And then that's Gilderoy. Is this a first print Gilderoy?
He's new.
He's
I
new,
think
right?
they're trying to call back to the sand red of Days of Old.
Yeah.
2002. Yeah.
I feel like at least recent version of that character, all the figures are great. And they're all
Banger.
different and unique.
I know.
They really go all out with him. The designers must be a fan of that character.
Yeah, I'm excited. What is your guys' favorite piece of this set?
You don't get better than the Bloody Baron completing the Infinity Stones of the House Ghost.
of the Ghost, yeah.
Is the mustache piece like part of his hair?
I don't know.
The mustache here is a
Looks
standalone.
great.
It's only come in 2 other colors, which was a black and a brown, reddish brown. This is the first time we've had it in gray. So that is a new recolor of that mold.
Nice.
I do have quite a few of the black ones from something.
Yeah. Yeah, the brown,
looks so
the
good.
reddish brown only came with one CMF figure, which was the sheriff figure. So
Is that a
was the
bottom
reddish
piece
brown.
before the head? So it's an insert before the head?
Yes, correct. It is. Yeah, it'll be a neck sleeve, and then the hair will go over the top. And I think that's just a recolor of a Hermione hair.
Yeah. So after we have this one, I think this we can connect with the Great Hall and the tower. But can you connect the boathouse already?
But Boathouse goes to the Great Hall. Down
Boathouse to the Great Hall. The
down the
Owlery,
stairs. Yeah.
it's separate still, right?
Owlery is separate.
It's separate. So then we're probably getting more of this castle
Do you
little
think?
by little.
The information I received was that there were supposed to be 17 pieces total for the new modular Hogwarts castle. And I believe we're at 14 or 15. We're at 15 with the
Ooh.
East Wing.
Ooh,
So
more.
possible clock tower and astronomy tower. We can hope. Will they cut one of those sets off to transition over to the HBO series? I don't know. But the original list that I heard from a guy whose name started with a G was 17 sets.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna finish this out, and the HBO based sets will be 6 months. You know, maybe the June wave next year, or
that's the vibe
possible.
I was getting as well.
Yeah,
because they may not want to spoil stuff, because there's always, when Lego has to go off of like concept art.
there's a book. We know.
Yeah.
We've already seen the movies.
There's no spoilers anymore.
They're gonna spoil it.
Well, I don't know. If they have a Peeves, then you would know that there's going to be a Peeves because there's no
In the
Peeves
series.
in the movie.
There's going to be a Peeves in the set. I just FYI, there's going to be a Peeves in the series.
Yeah.
I hope so.
But they don't want to spoil the look of maybe, the castle or the other buildings,
Or like or a character that hasn't been revealed.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
That is
They did do that with Wednesday. They released stuff and then you had them before you saw the episode, and then it kind of was like, what is this? And then you saw the episode and you're like,
Wait.
oh, that's weird.
Well, what I thought was weird, especially with the HBO series, they did the behind the magic before we saw the in front of the magic.
Yes.
So
I did not see Behind the Magic.
I
I haven't
didn't watch
watched it
either
yet.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, so that I like that the basilisk you got display all
Like,
twisted or
tall
just
or-
slither out of the chamber.
The face of Salazar Slytherin looks great.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the better like miniature builds of that stone face we've gotten on play scale.
Yeah. It has a similarity to the green roof stackables, but it's a unique one all to itself for sure. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and the basilisk is sun green, right? That's the color.
Yes.
Same,
Correct.
same green.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one in the stackables was olive green.
Yeah, I still want to get the yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I still want to get the original basilisk that looks all mean
with the glow in the dark dagger teeth. That
I
original
didn't even
basilisk?
know they had gold in the dark.
Yeah, well, if you look back at the first one of the first Castle series, like back in 2001 and 2002, you have to make sure they had the glow in the dark dagger teeth because those are hard to find.
There are glow in the dark dagger teeth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Now, this is something that will be new for us as well as the sticker sheets that are coming in this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of accents, and then also printed legs on the figures in this series as well. We've got
Nice.
several. So
Filch,
yeah, Filch, Snape,
Bloody Baron,
and
Snape.
Cat.
yeah, Bloody Baron,
nice.
and Tom also has.
Yeah, Tom is decked.
Yeah. And then we have the book again. So
Oh, here I was getting confused with Fox. Fox is here. The Fox in Dumbledore's office is kind of resting. This one is flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fox here is flying, which is the same mold as the eagle, right?
Yeah.
as the Patronus, yes.
And the
The
Patronus.
Patronus, yeah. Yeah, I was getting confused there. Yeah, so this one, it's incoming with my 15% Rakuten kickback. So I'm excited.
Nice.
I'll wait the extra 2 days.
If you're in New Jersey, do you live near Legoland?
I'm about an hour, yeah.
Because if you have a pass to Legoland, the top pass, which is only a couple $100, you get 15% off all your sets.
Yeah, we had it for
Wow.
a year, and I go to check out. I think it's the last week that we had the pass. I go to check out, and I bought like a $30 set, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, did you know you have this 15% off?" And I'm like, "No, I'd rather not know that I should have used it for the last year. I did not know."
Yeah, if you have 15% off everything you buy in the merchandise, and then you get 20% off all food.
Yeah.
For having a pass. So and it
Yeah,
works
so
it works in all of the parks. So like the top pass, like
Okay.
I use it in New York and I can use it in Florida, and it's based in California.
Yeah, so I knew later, and we never renewed. But when we had it, it was nice for that $30 set that I bought. But it would have been nice.
$75 on Rivendell.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a lot of money. So, but yeah,
And
so we are
you
about
get
an
your
hour
points.
from,
And now you
What's
get
up?
your points.
and you get your points. Yeah,
Yeah, 15% off plus you get your points.
yeah. So going back to this one, I think a lot of people are really excited to get the bridge. I
Yes.
think just the fact
Yeah.
that we get that piece, and it connects, I think it's pretty awesome. So I'm super excited for this one.
The
I saw it in the
footprint
store.
is
Yeah.
wild.
Well, let's see. Let's get the bridge on here so we can.
So have they posted any of like the combination pictures of what what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, it's up in the corner of the box.
Okay.
It was
on the
just
back of the.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
on
sorry.
the
Hold on
back.
one second.
On the no, you're fine.
I'm gonna make everybody seasick for a second.
For the first time, I just saw today, at least. I mean,
Okay.
from the ambassadors that I'm aware of, I just saw today the Brick Pharaoh that he finished it.
Yeah.
Posted it.
Nice.
And so there's
Yeah,
actually two bridges. There's another connection point to the one.
One here and then one
Yeah.
up front here, the
Yeah.
viaduct. Now, comments that I've been receiving in the Facebook group too is where's the boathouse, where's the hospital wing, where's the elderly, and all that. I have to remind people constantly that this is a bar and clip system, unlike the stackables, so you can have offsets and stuff like that. So just for display purposes of on the box art and stuff, it doesn't have those on here. But yeah, in reality, the hospital wing would be back here off the back corner, coming out that way, and then a boathouse here. So
Yeah, I think this is game changer. Super exciting. I can't wait to build that and put it side by side with the other castle just to see. I think it's about 30%. I get that impression that it's like 30% blown up.
Yeah. It's like if you enlarged, if you took the microscope castle and just like zoomed in.
well, and that's another thing too, is with that 17 set idea for this castle, it will mirror the micro set with the figures for the footprint of it as well. That was it has so far with all of the sets. So,
but it doesn't have the astronomy tower and stuff. That's why I think I'm of the thing of this is quite possibly the end. I thought this is going to be the end.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Who knows?
So yeah, pretty awesome wave. Pretty awesome wave here. So one question. I know we're 30 minutes past the hour, but if you guys could design a set, something that you wish Lego would launch, what would it be? Mine is an actual Quidditch pitch, like an actual Quidditch pitch. I think we deserve an actual Quidditch pitch that is not just a sprinkle of towers with a bludger and a quaffle. I think we need an actual legit Quidditch pitch, and I think it would be a great collector's edition. That's what I wish. But what do you guys think?
I always wanted to play Azkaban. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And Azkaban would be awesome.
It doesn't have to be collector's edition or anything, but like something like I imagine it with like Luna Lovegood's house on like rocks, like that kind of scale of like play scale of come with some Dementors, Bellatrix, done.
400 Dementors, perhaps.
Yeah.
400, yeah. Just 1 or 2, yeah.
400 Dementors.
400.
Hey, build your army.
I think a like attack on the Quidditch World Cup would be a cool idea for a
Quidditch World
set.
Cup. Good.
That'll be awesome if they come up with the teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Vila minifigure.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of ones they like haven't touched, and like Azkaban. They've done a Ministry of Magic, the smaller one, which has good minifigures.
Larger one.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yep. Yeah, the Ministry. I actually like the Ministry set. I know that's it has very, very mixed reviews, more bad than good. I actually really liked it. I think it's part of it is because of the colors. I think just to have something in the collection that is not tan and it just pops. And that's exactly how I felt with Malfoy Manor. Malfoy Manor, when I every time I get something Harry Potter that is not tan, I get excited. I'm like, I love that it just brings a different pattern into the shelf. So I'm all for that over there. But any least favorites, your least favorite Harry Potter Lego set? What is it? Mine is the chicken with no feathers, no doubt about it. But
yeah, I'll give you that.
But I could argue that it's also the Luna Lovegood's house. I do not like it at all. I thought it was a very big missed opportunity.
Even the play feature with the Tales of the Beetle and the Bard, nothing can save it?
Nothing did it for me.
Wow.
Nothing did it for me.
Well, now I'm sad I haven't built it already.
No. Matt.
I haven't bought it yet.
It'll be fine.
A lot of people love it. It's just it's one of mine that I know I'm going against the
And you get
river.
Xenophilus? Come on, that minifigure.
Yeah.
You're fine. Don't worry about Frank.
Don't worry about me. Don't listen to me. It's funny because when someone asked me about it, I said that's one set that could have been an email.
I think
that's one set.
Oh.
That set could have been an email, but I know, but I still got it. I like the features. I like the figs, but I think part of me thought it was gonna be bigger, a little bit bigger, and
like UCS size.
Yeah, I think I was for some incorrect reason comparing to the latest Burrow. Yeah, and I'm like, Frank, what you get. Calibrate on the price, just calibrate a little bit. But it's one of those. And the chicken with no feathers is a stigma for this house. but I have it and my kid love it.
I think my biggest disappointment set, I'll call it instead, is the UCS Hogsmeade. I had a lot of expectations for that, just really matching up with Diagon Alley, and it just is too small and too symmetric looking and expensive. And the minifigures were nothing great.
And
I didn't get it.
That felt like a repeat. The buildings, they felt like a repetition of something we had already.
So boring.
Year before that, I took 2 of the original Hogsmeade sets and built almost identical to what Lego gave us. And I'm like, I mocked it up, and now I have it. And I had it wired for light and everything, and they gave it to us. And I literally took it and set it next to it. And I'm like, why? I bought 2 for $160, half of the price, and then rebricked it into what they gave us for $400. And I was like, no. So yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. That was a waste of opportunity that they could have done a lot more with. The Hocus Pocus house was my expectation for what I was going to get out of Hogsmeade. So
that's a great build.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no set has made me angrier than Hogsmeade. And I've built the Thestrals, and
that's a lot to say.
That is.
And the chicken.
Yeah, and the chicken.
And both chickens. Headwood chickens.
Both chickens. Yeah.
Both chickens. Yeah, but anyway, so what can we do to bring all the Harry Potter, all the Potterheads from the Lego community out there? So that's something that I try to do. Whenever someone sends me, there's nothing that I like more when someone sends me an account from somebody that I haven't seen, and I'm like, how is the algorithm not getting me this account? So sometimes even if you try to search accounts with Harry Potter, it still won't pop up. So I always tell people, if you find, just please send it my way, because I could really bombard the algorithm with Harry Potter content and you're still not giving me visibility to those accounts. Just so we can start connecting the Harry Potter world of Lego fans out there. So, but I think there's a lot of us, and that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what we all wanted. I think it's just to remind everybody that there's a lot of us. There's a lot of Potterheads that are Lego fans, and we're here to make clearly the franchise is thriving. No doubt about it. But sometimes it feels a little bit muted. So I always get really excited when we feel represented. I know that some of you are definitely into other themes. I know in your hearts, like there's love for other types of magic. I'm definitely 80-90% Harry Potter, but I do love when I see people in the community that are making the franchise thrive and are creating content on it and making magic with Lego. So I appreciate everybody. Thanks for your time. I thank you for the quick turnaround. This just came up about 2-3 weeks ago, and thanks everybody for the willingness to participate and jump in and making this fun. So hopefully we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you in Brick World, and keep on building. All righty, guys.
Yeah, always.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice hanging out with you guys.
Have a good night. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
I think we're still on.
End.
Welcome to the first stream.
Here forever.
Welcome to the first trial. Having trouble connecting? Are you not connected to the internet?
I hope so. You're still on.
Right?
Yeah. If I hit leave, I'll completely leave, right? So
Yeah.
I don't hit
Yeah, you'll just drop off.
You should have end live up in the top right corner.
Yeah. I'm clicking it and it's not working. Let me. Gonna have an extra minute here while we just try to.
That's
end
okay,
the
Frank.
live.
Frank, while you keep looking, hey Mandie, just so you have an idea, if you're on Bricklink, you can look up a part number 5416, and that's actually going to be those wands as a set. So, yeah,
nice.
while we were chatting, I went ahead and pulled those up, and it does come as a 10-pack of wands.
Yay!
Standard US pricing right now, they're about $5 a bag, depending on.
Okay, one more time though.
So, 5416. And it does reference both the nougat and the reddish brown.
Sweet. Are there any for sale though? Items for sale.